Coaching on tracks, balling, Laker paper like Phil. I'm Morpheus if real, my rhymes convicting hell. A world blind, my life.
Welcome to the Faithful Fan Show. I am here with your boy Julian. He made it on a Zoom call. Let's go, baby. Lakers are going to the finals. Let's go, baby. We got the Laker yellow on. Let's go, baby. I had to have the long-time Laker faithful fan on the show just for the spirit, because JP's probably one of the biggest Laker fans I know. Him and his whole family. You know, they've been putting on for the Lakers. You go to the kick it spot. It's all Lakered out, all Kobe'd out. JP's a Laker representative. So, JP, how you feel, dog? What does this mean for LeBron James' legacy?
Making it. I think it just adds to it, and it solidifies him, and it just certifies his greatness for this time and for his era that he's playing in right now. I think it just makes him well known, and just known in the fact of undeniably, if you look at the last finals and the last championships, who's been in them, what teams have been, there. You could change the pieces around him, but he's the constant piece that has constantly stayed the same.
Definitely. Besides last year, which he was injured, and they still almost crept in the playoffs when he got back. You know, LeBron basically has been allergic to missing the finals for the past decade. You know what I mean? So, JP, honestly, I feel – how you been, though, Jay? How's Mexico treating you? Back there in Mexico?
Oh, it's good, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I forgot to ask you, because I'm so excited about the Lakers. I forgot to ask you, how are you doing out there, dog?
Oh, it's good, man. Just basically just trying to get back to it. Just trying to get back on the grind, man.
I hear you. It's hoop season, baby. We in the final.
Yeah. Okay. The cold weather's coming,
Yeah, winter is here.
Basketball season. It's basketball weather.
No, but what I was saying is, okay, so LeBron James, I honestly feel like, okay, making it is great. This is awesome. He's made it with 3 different teams. If he wins, dog, and I've told my little brother this before, he's in the conversation. He might be right there. I used to say, okay, it's Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. He might be right there with Kobe, dude, if he brings a championship to LA. What do you think? That's me, though.
First, I just want to say that, I do want to say that, it does add to his legacy. But the one thing that I think that people always hold against him is his killer instinct, or his signature, finish. And I think that this will give him the opportunity to have one of those moments where he can have his, signature finish, or you'll see that killer mentality. So you can compare him to those 2 great people like you were talking about. But, overall, man, I just think that, I look at it like this. If you look at
pump the brakes, Jay? You saying I need to pump the brakes?
No. Honestly, listen, I think that if you look at it like this, first of all, I'm always going to say Kobe's the number one. You can't change my mind about that. But as a hooper, if you just look at it like the evolution of the caveman kind of, look at Michael Jordan's body, look at Kobe Bryant's body, then look at LeBron James's body. Gradually, 2 inches, they've gotten stronger and stronger and better. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that you just got to give them all their respect in each their own time periods and what they did, because they never played against. Well, some of them played against each other. Kobe had his moments against Jordan. LeBron had his moments against Kobe. But
they never got to play in the finals. That would have been amazing. But
Yeah. So I just never. You can't get too deep into that in the sense of, in my opinion, it's not a realistic conversation.
They're all different time periods. You're right.
Exactly. But but overall, for all the LeBron haters and all the people that want to hate on LeBron and all that, undeniably, you got to understand, you got to put some respect on his name right now.
Yeah. If they name ain't Jordan or Kobe, and it's the greatest, we're probably talking about LeBron. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. If he brings another championship, expect that would be his third with a third. No, it's 4th, and with 3 different franchises. So I think that's a real big deal, dog. And I think this is not going to be an asterisk next to this championship. This championship was well earned. Whoever wins it, dog. That's me.
For sure, because I was saying the same thing, but if you think about it, if the Lakers would have lost, how many people would have been so they would have took it, and they would have been look, LeBron is sorry, all this stuff, and you know what I mean, the Lakers would have came short, and everybody would have looked at the other way. So I'm taking it it was a hard fight. We played the Blazers the first round, the Lakers, you know what I mean, had a very tough challenge since the beginning of their bubble experience. So
And we
I think
handled
if you look at the
we handled all those rounds nice, dude. Gentleman sweeps all the way across.
And if you look at the whole body of work from the start to finish, from the regular season before the COVID stop and all that, like they're undeniably the best team this year. I mean, they have, you know what I mean? Like
Top to
you
bottom.
could look at it on all tests. I think that they proved that they're probably the best team this year. And they have one more test to prove.
Yeah, but I think our chemistry is bleeding through the most out of all the teams in the bubble. I mean, Miami, the team that we are playing, has some pretty good chemistry too. I thought it would be Miami to win, but I'd rather play Boston because I think Miami's better. Miami has Adebayo. So we're gonna transition. We already know the Lakers are going to the finals. Miami's going to the finals to meet them. So Adebayo has been balling all playoffs. He's gonna have to guard AD. What do you think happens in this matchup, JP?
AD is gonna eat him alive. It's
Really?
Over. It's over. You're gonna see the evolution. You're gonna see the evolution from AD from going to a unknown superstar to a household name, big time champion.
I want to see.
I'm calling like I've been saying this the whole time. AD is so young that I feel like his numbers. He's gonna have Hall of Fame numbers. He'll be like the next Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his own right.
Hey, the worst thing that could happen for the NBA is him get LeBron James.
AD is the next Kareem in his own right. He's mastered the mid range. He's unstoppable, man. Like the thing I'm gonna tell you about this matchup between Bam and AD is that AD, his shot is going to be like gonna up fake him, and I think Bam is not this. I think his undisciplinedness is gonna get him in foul trouble, and also I don't even think AD is gonna have to worry about him because I think JaVale and Dwight Howard are gonna beat him up and get him out of this game where AD is gonna just be able to just get his spots.
Or if he wants to guard AD, AD's going to bring him away from the basket. He's their rim protection. So I don't even know if they really want to do that in the first place. You're right. They may not even go that protection. I wouldn't each time if I had Adebayo because no one else on their team is guarding him. You know what I mean? But,
Anthony Davis, man, is a rare breed right now. You know what I mean? Look at him. He's like a postman. He's like a mid-range post four ultimate. Like that's his spot right there on the field, on the court.
Compared to a big man, he has like guard-like skills on the perimeter, dog. AD is crazy, man. He's crazy. So what you're saying?
He's starting to get confidence. He's hitting 3-pointers in clutch moments now. So that's killer right there.
You're saying AD ain't no Tatum is what you're saying. He ain't about to get blocked at the rim like Tatum did. That's what you're saying. Right?
Hey, look, bro. As a hooper, you don't talk about like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're still on the winner's court, you don't talk about the players that didn't get to the winner's court. Like you just show respect as like that. You know what I'm saying? So Tatum, you know, all due respect, but
you gonna do it like that?
he was last episodes. That was a couple episodes ago. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a whole new episode, bro.
No,
we're going to the championship, bro. We're talking about banners.
I was just saying. What I was saying is AD's not going to get met at the rim like that, the way Tatum did. That's what I was saying. Ain't nobody
AD is blocking that shot and probably going down, and he could pull up for three or take it coast to coast to the can. So I don't know, man. I don't like, bro. Like you seen what Star was talking about. You know, the Celtics and the boy Tatum and all that. But, I mean, Jimmy Butler and Crowder and the boys from the Miami Heat are in the finals now. You know what I'm saying?
Where's Tyler Hero at, dog? Dragic? Them boys is balling, dog. Them boys
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
They really are. I think they really are, man. I give them a lot of respect, man. I didn't think they were going to be in the championship in the beginning of the year or in the playoffs or in the bubble, but they're there and they're here, so – This is the team the Lakers got to play against.
Out of the East, I was truly thinking out of Milwaukee or Toronto, bro. I think we both were sitting there thinking the same thing, like when the playoffs was about to start up. And then I quickly got reminded that Milwaukee wasn't with it, dog. And then I finally came to realize, like, Miami they're like the Clippers if they actually were a team that worked. You know what I mean? Like, they got all those wings that can handle the basketball. You know what I mean? Like,
I think Miami they're good because they got Crowder and Butler, Butler and Crowder are they're veterans, and their toughness is like their leadership is great, and they're leading that team. And and Iguodala, and they have key role players and key rookies that are playing really big minutes for him. And like I said, Bam has probably played the best big man ball in the East from the bubble from start to finish, in my opinion. So
solid, yeah.
Yeah, so watching him, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't think that the Celtics really had a big man to match up against him. And then the Celtics kind of, like, I didn't know, like, the Heat are a tough team, so I didn't know if they were going to match that toughness. Like, Jimmy Butler's a tough player. Like, the only guy I thought was going to really match up with him was going to be, like, Smart. Or, you know what I mean? Like, even Tatum being as skilled as he is, I didn't think that he was going to match the intensity.
Yeah, and they didn't. At the end of the day, they did what they could, but they didn't want the smoke with Miami.
Nah.
No,
not at all. Not at all.
It's going to be a different test for Adebayo this series. Like you said, whoever he has to guard. If he has to guard AD, Dwight's going to bully him down there.
They call Dwight Debo. They call Dwight Debo. So I'm not worried about Bam, bro.
You ain't worried about? Okay, man. We ain't worried about Bam?
No, I'm not worried about Bam. Dog, hey. So basically,
are you worried about anything? What are you worried about? Are you thinking another gentleman's sweep? What do you think about, Jay? Like,
I think about, like, right now at this point, it's like, it's just a matter of, like, when does the next season start? Because I just feel like everybody's gonna hate. Everybody's gonna hate the fact that when LeBron wins this title right now and the Lakers win this title, they're all gonna be like, oh my gosh, it was the bubble. You know what I'm saying? They're going to put an asterisk on it. So I feel like, you know what? Let's just get this one over with anyways. Put the banner up on the wall. Let's tie up with the –
We might give you another one.
Hey, so the Lakers – if the Lakers win this one, do they tie with the Boston Celtics?
No, we're up one. I think that we're tied right now. And
we're up one, right? So
we're tied at 16. That'll put us up 17-16, I think.
Come on, bro. So – we'll take the bubble championship, and then let's talk about getting ready for the next full season. So I think that, I mean, the respect to the Heat, it's going to be interesting to see LeBron go against his old team.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, we're going to have to just, like, I don't know, bro. Like, the Heat don't have enough big men. They don't have anybody for LeBron. So I don't even see them getting one game, because I think that this time around it's really time to get it. It's the four. It's
gentleman sweep. We call it
no gentleman. There's no gentleman about it, bro. There's not about a gentleman. So all the Laker haters was out there, all those Clipper fans, everybody that thought the Lakers couldn't do it, bro. You are gonna see it. And this one is for Kobe. This one is for Laker Nation. This is for when we went through all those years when we watched Kobe take our team and do what we had to do. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is for LA, bro. This is for California. This is for everybody back home. And you see what's going to happen, man. So people are going to hate, and they're going to say what they want to. But, you know, I think as a Laker fan, we waited a long time for this, bro. And the time is now. It's time to put the trophies back up in the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, up in that practice facility, man. And for young boys like Kuzma and Dwight Howard and guys that never won championships on this team that should deserve one, they're about to get one. And we can all look at one guy that helped it all really happen. You got to look at LeBron and Anthony Davis as well.
LBJ.
Come on, bro.
LBJ. So, let's go. Hey,
that's how I feel. That's how I feel, Tone. That's how I feel, bro.
So Jay's got this got us taking care of this series pretty handily, getting our 17th championship, hanging another banner. You know what I'm saying? That's how that goes. Jay, where'd you go? What's going on? No! Jay, it's too early! All right, guys, we're halfway through the show. We're halfway through the show. When we come back, we're going to get into some more Laker talk. I'm going to ask Jay what his favorite championship of all time was for the Lakers. Good second half of the show. Stay with us on the Faithful Fan Show when we get back. Why? Our secondary sucks. How do you have receivers running butt naked down the field? Butt naked. No coverage. Team keeps shooting themselves in the foot. I hate the Cowboys. I love the Cowboys. Welcome back to the Faithful Fan Show. Sorry, Jay, I had to get that out. Cowboys had a frustrating L. Ugh. We're supposed to win the Super Bowl. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but anyways, we're talking LA Lakers. We're in a good mood right now. Good mood, great mood, and we're gonna talk some Lakers history, right? So, Jay, seeing as we about to hang our 17th banner, according to Julian Petway, and according to me too, I think we're gonna hang our 17th banner. What was your favorite championship to witness? I mean, you didn't even have to. I mean, I know we've watched, 5 of them? We've watched like 5 of them. I know I've seen like 5. I wasn't around for the Magic ones. I don't remember them. But tell me what your favorite championship of the Lakers was.
Well, you know what? I think, honestly, I can't just say like one, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to say the three-peat of 2000, 2001, and 2002.
That was a vibe.
So I would just say like that whole three-peat was pretty epic, like because like going into like a young boy going into high school and like trying to play basketball and like watching the Lakers go on that run was just like very inspiring, and it showed that like to win the championship and then to go the next year with everybody coming at you, like to see like the preparation and then also like a level of basketball at the highest form to like to be
and
the
they
champion.
kept coming back every year, ready.
Man, to be the champion again and again and again, man, that was crazy. That was
a good time. That was a good time to be alive. What a time to be alive during that three-peat. My favorite, personally, out of the three, because it was one of the three-peats. It's over Iverson, bro. That was the most lit series ever. You know it too, dog. You know it. It was the Iverson series. So what year was that? Was that the last one, or was that the second one?
But that series, like, if you think about it, like, the only thing about that series was the first game when they won, and then after that, it was over, right?
But didn't we pretty much because we smacked the Nets when we played Jason Kidd and all them.
True.
Pretty much smacked Reggie Miller. I mean, they smacked everybody.
Iverson, I like, you're right, because Iverson was such a respected
He stepped over Ty Lue, dog. That was a great series because I loved Iverson. Man. So it was exciting to watch because, like, I was going for Kobe and Shaq, but every play Iverson made.
But bro, don't forget. I think the time with the Celtics, the last one against the Celtics, like
with Meta, when Meta came through because Kobe was missing everything.
The rivalry, bro. That's pretty. That is
epic. That is epic one. That is epic one. But I just feel like that is tough, dude. Because I love Meta. We had Gasol? Did we have Lamar Odom at this time? We had a good squad. Those are a lot of the Lakers that I grew up loving, you know. But I think the Iverson series made me a like diehard Laker basketball fan, bro. Basketball, just like period. That's when I was like, no, I'm trying to go to the NBA, dog. That's when all the niggas, we was all trying to go to the NBA, bro.
Hey, bro. That's why we have that competitive edge, man. That's like if you were able to be in those little conversations at those times, man, that's probably what pushed you to be the man we are today, you know. So I'm appreciative of that, you know what I mean? And to watch these great teams and to be from a great place like SoCal, man, like there's a lot of great champions. Like if you watch the USC football, the time we were in high school, the Lakers, you know, a lot of championships were being won around that time. So man, like
LA
dynasties, bro. Dynasties.
LA breeds greatness. LA breeds stars. We are out here. The stars are out. Lakers are about to hang their 17th banner. JP, thank you so much for joining me on the 23rd episode of the Faithful Fan Show. I appreciate you so much for making time and zooming with me. We appreciate your knowledge, your educated opinion, your calculated opinion, you know what I mean, on everything basketball, everything Lakers. JP, you have any last words? You know, any words of wisdom, anything to say to the fans to prepare them for this series?
Take a look, man. Like you're seeing a guy that, you know, like LeBron, when everybody talks all that smack, you're watching a guy right now, like the pressure's on and he's going to show you what he has. He's going to show you what time it is. Yep. The Lakers are there. Like, watch, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so it's easy for people to just have their opinion and say what they say. But if you really care and you really want to get an answer for something, like really watch this series and watch this team.
Watch the game with your eyes. Yeah.
Just really watch. This is the last series of the whole thing. This is the championship. So, you know, these are the last games. So you're going to see the best basketball you're going to see at all time this whole year. So
Sure.
this is it right here. There's no excuses. There's no load management.
No.
Or anything like
We got
that.
4 games to win, fellas. We got 4 games to win.
That's it. It's 4 games, man. It's time to get the championship. That's
Let's
it.
go. Hey, well, you heard it from JP. Fans, faithful fans, please weigh in. Let us know what you guys think is going to happen this championship series. If y'all think Miami's going to win, y'all are out your mind. Let me know, though. Let me and Jay know on the Faithful Fan Show next time. Thank you.
Rookie in the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need a lay. Rookie in the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need a lay. Animal, MC cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling, linking paper like Phil. I'm Morpheus if real, my rhymes convict and heal. A world blind, my lines a red pill, real. Ball like I've been here, rookie in his prime. Focus like Jordan the second time. Kobe in playoff times, you know fully when I drive. Call for it, Kalinko in the Blizo spit. Auto like free throws by Ito. Circle loose stroke magic. Rhymes over all y'all like Dirk for 2. Rookie in the game, insane, coming